Welcome back to lightloveandspirit.com. Today I'm going to talk to you about being efficient versus productive. We've all heard about multitasking. In fact, when I was in the corporate world, that was like my number one skill, ability to multitask, efficient at multitasking. I don't think that's a thing now that I'm here. As a parent, we have to multitask. We have to hold the oven shut with a foot, pour a glass of milk, and keep one eye on one kid and one eye on the other kid. Somehow we make it work. But does that always mean that multitasking is efficient? No. I went to a seminar a long time ago, and the speaker said that multitasking is more of a hindrance than it is a skill. As I said, this was something I used to put on my resume. So me hearing that, I was appalled. Who did he think he was talking to? Because it certainly wasn't me. I was gifted at multitasking. And now I understand, after doing this work as a mindset coach, as an intuitive coach, and working with spirit even, the message that comes through over and over and over again, whether it's for me or for someone else, is to slow down. Take your time. Live in the moment. Be patient. When I was learning to develop my gifts, the last thing I wanted to hear from my team was to be patient, but it's what I kept hearing over and over and over. Now, when I'm doing readings or when I even am in meditation for myself, I've gotten the message over and over, the more that you rush, the less time that you have. And you'll probably even see it in a few of my blogs if you dig back a little bit. Why is this? When you rush, you spill a drink, you have to slow down and clean it up. When you rush, you stub your toe, then you're jumping around holding your foot, cursing at the air, you're slowed down. When you rush, you forget things, you have to turn the car around and go back. In order to be more productive, we rush around and try to get more done. What this does is actually provide a lack of results or mediocre results, right? So today I want to talk to you about getting results and being efficient versus just being productive. Because we all have our to-do lists. Here's mine for the day. Is that all going to get done? No. 100% no. So here's what we do, and here's how you start to become more productive. You take inventory. So what I want you to do, and I'm actually gonna look, okay. So in another workshop, I'm going to teach how to actually recreate your routine to become more efficient, to become more productive. And you can check that out in another video. But here I'm just going to speak to it for a second. In order to become more productive, more efficient, and create results, you need to really take a look at your routine. What is your routine like day to day? And take inventory and be real with yourself. Write down in small increments, I wake up at this time, not what you want to do, this is what you do. I wake up at this time, and then I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this. How many times do I really check my phone? How many times during one task am I looking at a screen? How many times am I starting a project, going on to something else, coming back to that project, stopping that one, running an errand, coming back, starting again? How many times am I starting and stopping? Where in my day could I give myself more time? Because I think that with all that we have going on right now, and in this era that we live in with technology and the busy, the go, we get so overwhelmed because there seems like there's so much to do. But I would also invite you to do this, and this is kind of a non-conventional task that I'm asking you to do, but there is a way to set up on your phone. I don't know how to walk you through it right now. A way to set up on your phone that will keep track of your screen time on your phone. How much time are you actually using on your phone? I promise you, you will be shocked at the number that you see. So when you take that, hopefully less than 4 hours, and you see 3 hours, 4 hours spent on your phone, you can see where a lot of your time is going. And so you can see that it may have been 5 minutes here, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there. But it's so easy to get lost in the scroll. And it's so easy to kind of go down the rabbit hole of articles or reading or memes. I love me a good meme. but it takes up so much of our time. And then we feel like so much time has been wasted. So I invite you to look at your routine, write it down, honestly, write it down. Figure out how much time is never wasted, but how much time is being used ineffectively. You don't have to be producing and being efficient every moment of the day, but where in your day can you fit in some you time? Because that accounts for your productivity too. Where in your day can you give yourself a break, a scheduled break? Where in your day can you work for 2 solid hours on a project or at work or on something for the home or whatever it is that you're trying to be producing results with? Where can you work for a solid 2-hour chunks and then give yourself a 20-minute break? Can you look at your schedule, be honest with yourself, see where you're not giving yourselves break, where you're not honoring yourself enough to be productive, create results, and be efficient without the overwhelm. Because let me tell you something, that overwhelm will pull you down and pull you down and pull you down, and that overwhelm is going to make you be less efficient and produce less results than anything, because when you get into that state of overwhelm and you get pulled down in vibration, your ego is like, yes, I'm stepping forward. I'm going to tell her that she is safe. She can just stay here. If she's tired, she could just take a nap. We are never going to accomplish this stuff, so let's just not do anything because there's so much that I don't even know where to begin. This is where your ego comes in, and your ego says, oh, you're safe, like it's fine. We're going to keep doing things the way that we've always done them, and stuff will probably get done. Yeah, you're going to be overwhelmed. Yeah, you're going to be stressed. Yeah, your to-do list is never going to get done. But that's fine. It'll be there weighing on your shoulders, pushing you further and further down into the stress hole, right? So you don't want that anymore. So what I want you to do is take inventory of your day. Be realistic with yourself. Where can you break out a 20-minute increment for yourself? Where can you give yourself an hour and a half of solid work? When can you put your phone away for 2 hours, an hour and a half, and not even look at it? Can you discipline yourself enough not to get on social media, not to get on a news website or whatever for a solid hour and a half? Can you set up an app on your phone like, what is the one that I used to have? Sorry, there are apps, and I'll think of it and then I'll link it below in the video. But there are apps that you can get where every time you pick up your phone, it's saying you still have this much time, you still have this much time. Basically, it's a productivity app, but for me, what we're gonna say is we're gonna produce results. We're going to become more efficient with our time, which means taking out the things that are really draining us, that are pulling at our energy instead of filling us up. And then the other thing that I would invite you to do when thinking about productivity is to do the thing that you least want to do first in your day. Because what happens is when we have that thing kind of looming over our shoulder, hanging over our head, and we're procrastinating, we're weighing ourselves down and we're lowering our vibration and we're holding ourselves back, and it makes us tired, and it's kind of just like pinging on our head, right? What I always tell myself is set yourself up for success. And that may sound silly to you, but it's an affirmation and a reminder that I constantly say when I try to put something off. So if I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get gas in the morning, that's the biggest lie we all tell ourselves. And then in the morning we're rushing around, right? Or, oh, I'll make his lunch in the morning, or I'll do this later, I'll do this later. No, that's my reminder. Set yourself up for success. If you do it now, it's off your plate, it's out of the way, you have more room for the things that you love to do and the people that you love. So if you do the thing that you least want to do first thing in the morning, you get it out of the way, and you already have a sense of accomplishment for the day. That's my 2 cents on how to be more productive. It's come from me, it's come from a few other experts in the industry. I hope that this helps you get on that productivity, that efficiency, that results list.